As the cool weather sets in and our garden begins to fade, it's time to prepare for winter. Stay tuned for the top 9 tasks to clean up and bundle up your garden this fall with our gardening know-how. The first thing on a gardener's mind in the fall is cleanup. It's not a fun chore, but cleaning up the garden and landscape now may prevent potential problems and save you time next spring. First things first, pull those spent annual and vegetable plants and toss them in the compost bin, but only if they are disease and insect free. While you should not prune ornamental trees and shrubs at this time, perennials can be tidied up, but with care. Clean any diseased or damaged foliage and cut back plants prone to disease, such as garden peonies, bee balm, and garden phlox. Clean up any other garden plants with dead or broken branches. Be sure to drain hoses and sprinklers and clean and sharpen tools such as shovels, pruners, and edgers before storing for the winter. Fall is the time to purchase and plant spring blooming bulbs such as tulips, daffodils, hyacinths, and my favorite, alliums. You can plant bulbs late in the season as long as the ground is still workable. Other bulbs such as canna, dahlia, gladiolus, and elephant ear may not be hardy in your growing zone and will need to be dug up and stored for the winter, and it's easier than you may think. Just cut back the foliage, clean off the bulbs or tubers, and allow them to dry for a few days. Place the bulbs in paper bags and let them rest in a dry spot where they will not freeze until spring. Replant after the danger of frost has passed. For those in USDA Zone 6 or colder, or those that may experience temperatures below 0, fall is the time to bundle up your roses. However, it is best to wait until the ground begins to freeze before beginning this process. After slightly cutting back your tender roses to prevent wind whipping, pile on an 8 to 12 inch layer of straw, leaves, or other mulch. Just remember to uncover the plant early in the spring. Although ultra-cold temperatures can harm tender or newly planted needled and broadleaf evergreens, it's the winter winds and harsh sunlight that can cause winter burn. The winds strip the moisture from the plants, causing injury that may not present itself until mid-spring or later. For these plants, you may want to consider erecting a burlap screen or wrap the individual plants with burlap. You can use something as simple as a burlap bag or purchase bulk burlap at your local fabric store or garden center. Did you know that fall is the best time to fertilize your cool season turf grass lawn? This application will help strengthen the lawn's roots, providing a quick green up next spring. You'll want to make the last application about 2 to 3 weeks before the ground typically freezes. Moving on to the veggie garden, the first step in preparing your garden for winter is to remove and clean out spent plants. As your veggie plants stop producing, pull them out and toss healthy, non-diseased plants into the compost heap. Any late crops should be watched and protected from frost and freeze. Organic materials such as compost can also be added at this time of year to prepare for next spring's crops. You may also want to consider a soil test. You have time to wait for the results, and you will be ready when spring comes with a list of any soil amendments, lime, or fertilizers that may need to be added to bring your soil to its ideal pH and nutrient levels. You may not think of mulching into the fall, but it has its advantages. Mulching can discourage weeds, retain soil moisture, and protect soil from erosion. A 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch can also protect shallow roots and protect tender or newly planted perennials. The key is to choose the right mulch. Use pine bark chips or hardwood for trees and landscape beds, and compost for veggie gardens. For ultra-tender potted plants such as houseplants and tropicals such as angel's trumpet, hibiscus, mandevilla, and bananas, it would be wise to start bringing them indoors when nightly temperatures are steadily under 50 degrees Fahrenheit. If these plants are planted in the ground, be sure to dig up and transplant these non-hardy plants into a container that will fit inside. To significantly reduce weed infestations next spring, begin hand-picking or spraying weeds in the lawn and landscape. Fall is a great time to control weeds as they are beginning to store energy in the root system and are more vulnerable to herbicide applications. Be it warm or cool season turf, killing off weeds now reduces both fall germinating and perennial weeds. After all these tasks, your garden could be put to bed so both you and your landscape can sleep soundly. If you're looking for more information about the topics I discussed in this video, please check the description for links. And if you're looking for more gardening advice delivered right to your inbox, please sign up for our weekly email newsletter. Thank you for watching and happy gardening!